Good morning and sliding into afternoon. Nana's recording this live today. Judy Allen, San Antonio, Texas. I'm going to teach me Nana because I am having technology issues that I am clueless about what it's about, and it's hard for the techie to help me 7.5 hours away, right? So we're winging it, and we're just going to push through and make it happen, right? We're not going to let it bother us, even though it bothers me, but not too bad. All right, so yes, you're going to deal with this right now because it's the best Nana could do. Sometimes we just do the best we can, and we just deal with it, work with it, and tomorrow's another day. So that's how it is today, because I'm supposed to be painting as well, too. Because Nana's working on the farm out here to get things painted up and all, so we can make it into a crafting retreat or just a nice getaway, right? So with that, we're going to be making a pop-up, a fun fold card today. And it's really going to be simple because the fact is that really the kit does all the work for us, right? We're just taking the beautiful stuff and we're going to make a pop-up for someone, all right? So let's go to the hands and let's do this, all right? And Nana will be home next week, so whoop, whoop. I will be having my regular stuff. So here's some things we've already made. I actually made this one when I tried to do a recording and I messed up the recording. Go figure. But anyway, it's okay. We're going to get through this. So this is what we're going to make. This is the Fun Fold Pop-Up. These are the ones we already made. Like I said, it's all beautiful, right? I don't even have to do anything else because it's all pretty and all in its own. But it's going to stand up just like this, okay? And we're going to have the 3D of the butterfly there, right? And I'm going to show you how we're going to make this. This is a design that we used at our retreat a week ago. Believe it or not, it's been a week, last weekend. So this is what it's going to look like. It's scored a 1/2 inch from each end, and I'll have to get you the rest of the measurements because I don't know what it is offhand. But the main thing is you want to make sure when you fold this up that it looks like an M, right? All right. And when I come down to this end here, we're going to make it look like an M as well, too. So we're going to actually use some tearing tape. And when you get through getting it on, it should do like this right here so you can be able to put it in a card, all right? Or I shouldn't say put it in a card, put it in an envelope. Put the card in an envelope. So let's go ahead and get the tearing tape off. As I've always told you before, be sure to save all of your stuff, right? Because you can sit there and use it in the future. I like to do that with, and I'm already looking at that. I don't have the dimensionals out. I had it earlier before I messed up. Completely like the phone ring, or you're going to hear birds. You may hear birds or whatever. It quit raining. So a minute ago, things were really chirping along because the rain had stopped, so the birds decided to come out, right? So there you go. So there it is. So you can see now I've sat there and used my tearing tape. This is what it's going to look like, okay? So we can sit up there just before we get started, just so you know, you can actually take white cardstock, and I didn't do it, but we could. I'll just flip this over to show you. So you can put something like this on back. And I tell you what we'll use. We'll use one of the envelopes, okay? And because what I was going to do with that is put these little butterflies on here. But you can stamp the sentiment too, right? So that's one of the reasons I didn't put that on here right now, because I want to leave my options open, right? So let's get at least part of this down, and then I'll have to grab some dimensionals. And I'll have to really and truly grab a butterfly. All right, so this is nothing more than the envelope that I cut it off, all right? Let's see if I can see a butterfly while I'm at it. I don't know, I'll find it. All right, so we cut this off right here. All I did is cut right down here on the line here, and then I just sat there, and I needed 4.5 inches in length, 4.25 in length, because that's what's going to fit here, okay? So I do 2 of these, and we're just going to, this is what the envelope, the way it is, right? So I'm just going to make sure that part's on the inside and not seen, so I have a flat edge here. But I was going to look at the butterflies. So as I look at the butterflies, I was going to look at the direction, because sometimes some of it looks like they're just all flying upside down. So let's see if we like it better this way. Well, we still have it. It's about the same, right? Sort of about the same. So it just depends on what you want and what you like. All right, so we're just going to put some adhesive down on here. Yeah, so, right, I'm not in my regular place. I'm having to adapt, right? So that's just part of life. You have to adapt. I do not like it when technology doesn't work the way I expect it to work, right? I always tell people to give me the DOS for Dummies version. And if you don't know what DOS is, go Google it. It's actually an operating system. And actually, everything we do is pretty much based on it, right? It's just because of Windows, we don't see it. All right. At one point in life, I went to school and had to learn the programs and all. So yes, I've learned that if I could just rub that across my hand, it just keeps on rolling. Yay. So yes. So yes, got to get some painting done, and there's more than just painting to be done, right? So I've already been outside and putting dry molasses down. If you ever listen to the Dirt Doctor, you can put supposedly you're supposed to be able to put dry molasses down and let it work into the soil, and it'll get your fire ants to move because we get fire ants out here. Okay, so and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this down right now too. So we've been busy. It's not like I've been sitting around doing nothing. I do make sure to make time to visit my special peeps, right? Got to make sure to have a little bit of fun time. And then I got one of the 14-year-old special peeps is gonna come out here tomorrow, and then we're gonna do something fun together. He's got a military ball to go to tonight. Whoop whoop. All right, so here we go right here. Okay. Now we're going to cover this up with one more thing. So let me get the other butterfly. But you can see how easy this is. So I'm going to dig through here and believe I have another butterfly and not rip off the one I just did earlier. So I can show you guys. Here's one more. Just going to say. All right. So this is what I'm going to put up on the dimensionals. All right. It's just going to stand out, and I think I know who I'm going to give this to already. I'm not sure, 100% sure. But I'm just going to sort of flex this right down here, right there at the base. See right there what I did with that? And then all I'm going to use is I'm going to have to come up here and grab some dimensionals because I thought I had more and I didn't. But I am still here. Still got my hand here for you so you know I'm still here. Didn't disappear on you. The right things have been going. Anything's possible, right? It's like OMG. So yes, I have shadow and everything. So I have to tell you, one of the challenges we've had out here is just trying to get good lighting, right? So, and that's still a challenge. I would tell you that we'd solved that challenge, but we've not. We've improved it, right? So one of the things is if you ever have lighting issues, is first thing to do is look up and see what your fixtures looks like, okay? So if you've got all glass fixtures and you have not taken them down to wash them in a while, that might just help you improve your lighting, right? So in this particular case, that's what we did. And it did improve the lighting, but we also put in daylight bulbs, 60-watt daylight bulbs. And that really improved a lot. But we still have some shadowing, and we need to improve it a little bit better, right? Because if I'm going to come here and craft, or you come here and craft, or anybody else wants to come and visit and craft, whether it's cards or sewing or quilts, whatever, right? Whatever you like to do craft, we just have to have good lighting. And see, like right now, I've got shadow everywhere, and shadow is just hard for me to do some things, right? Because I like to try to. In fact, I'm standing up, so in order to see this correctly, because of lighting and shadow, I'm actually standing up to do this. All right. So there you go. Look how that he says. At the pop-up stand-up card, so I'm going to pop that up and stand it up for you. See? Somebody can sit it on their desk. I'm always here for you, and you can write your sentiment on back. So I'm going to use, let me get the envelope back out here. So we're going to actually just use the envelope because that'll make it nice and easy. So when I tell you you can use the stuff in the kit, keeping my hand there for you. When you say you use the stuff in the kit, oops, I just dropped that. Okay, it's okay. I'll grab it. Oh, you know what? I was thinking that was white, and it's not white. Okay, we're not going to do this exactly just yet because I'd rather white, because white is going to really stand out better than a beige on beige. I was thinking the inside of the envelopes are white. This is white, but I don't really want to use this. I'd rather use cardstock, right? But because I want to use this for something else. But let me just show you. I can at least paint the picture for you, because you see how that'll fit perfectly there, right? But I really wanted some of this to stand out. So if you would sit there and just leave yourself a border, basically, something like that. And let's just pretend we're really making this happen. A cardstock. I would put a butterfly there. And you can put as many butterflies as you want. And I'll tell you what, when I get off the recording, I'll sit there and do it so that you'll see what it looks like finished, and then we can just stamp a sentiment, right? Or you can handwrite, either or. But we can just put butterflies on here. They got 3 different butterflies. Well, actually, they got 4 different butterflies, right? So if my little peeps were here, the younger peeps, they would sit there and put butterflies everywhere, right? Everywhere, everywhere. So it's just fun, right? It's just fun to go out there and put some butterflies and to be able to put a sentiment. So let me pull that aside because we're actually done. That's just how easy and quick that was using items just in the kit. So with that, I hope you enjoyed that, right? Let me get back to you. Oops. Ah, there we go. I hope you enjoy that, right? I'm telling you, life is such an adventure. I get into things I never even planned on getting into, right? So, sort of this project is out here. That's okay. Like, it's great and everything will work out just fine. So the important thing though is you go out there and create, share, and give, and make a difference in someone else's life, right? That's what it's all about. And I tell you, if you didn't see the live I did on Adventurous Stamping on Wednesday, let me show you what we did. We did a birdhouse. Look at it. Let's see if I can get it. There you go. All right, see, we made this cute little birdhouse. You can put a treat in it. You can do anything you want. Here's the back, just to give you an idea of what you can do, right? So again, it doesn't have to be a card. Maybe next week we'll make something that's a 3D project and give away as well, right? Because it's all about giving and touching someone's life and making a difference, right? So with that, be blessed. Be sure to follow us here on Facebook if you don't. And we'd love it if you would share with your friends as well. And be sure to follow us on YouTube where we post the videos. And we'll post the pictures on Instagram. All right. Look forward to seeing you next week on Teach Me Nana. Bye.